Ironically, analysts say the murder rate has increased since the introduction of legislation, and the crimes most likely to be committed with firearms, like armed house invasions and robberies, increased by more than 100% after the legislation was introduced.
Is that South Africa's gun control legislation is focused not on the problem, but very much on the wrong target group. Our problem of violence and crime is a problem of illegal firearms. Firearms that are not in lawful individual possession or in the possession of the state.
We have good legislation on paper. It's not properly implemented in reality. If it were to be properly implemented and properly resourced, we would have some of the best legislation in the world.
The issue, analysts say, isn't the legal and documented gun owners, but the many illegal firearms that are available and used in the commissioning of crime.
Our firearm legislation is aimed at the legal firearm owner. It is not aimed at dealing with crime in any way, shape or form. As a result of that, the resources allocated to controlling legal firearms could be better used in controlling crime.
South Africa's policymakers used stringent gun control to show the public how deeply they cared about the problem of serious and violent crime, while failing to address that problem at the same time.
While firearms are used in crime, only a small percentage of those are stolen from legal individual owners. The problem rests with weapons stolen and sold from institutions.
The number of stolen state firearms contributes substantially towards major crimes such as cash in transit or robberies of financial institutions where there are gangs involved.
Our legislation seems to be aimed at the wrong group. There are amendments in pipeline that are probably going to make it more onerous for those gun owners to maintain those weapons. Meanwhile, crime continues to increase. I'm Angelo Coppola for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.